Okay, now we're up. Now we
Whoa.
live.
Ah. Wow.
Hello, legend. Hello, chat.
Hello.
Second game running alongside my other game. This will be interesting. So, is there any last minute things I need to be aware of before we
Just before that, can I have everyone one after another say something so I can see if you are being heard in stream?
Well, if you can hear one of them, you should be able to hear all of them.
In theory. Let's see.
Is this a mic check?
Only a theory.
It doesn't hurt to just be sure.
Test.
Oh my god, hi chat.
So, yes.
Okay, we are good. I need to check because we have had issues where a single player or two players couldn't be heard a couple times before, so it's better to be safe. But we're good.
Wow.
Cool.
Sorry, dog got excited. So.
Diversity? If you say so.
Okay.
It's not.
You'll
It's not. Oops, all ghosts.
yeah.
No, this time it's oops all poison.
Yep.
No, it's oops, all
Oops, all
disaster.
poison types.
It's a lot of.
That's
poison
very
types.
reassuring. This is amazing.
Hey,
this team has actual variety compared to ours.
Only
you're
half
welcome.
of you are poison types, as far as I'm aware.
That's true.
I want to apologize if you
there's
hear
three
my
poison
chair
types.
squeaking in the background.
Look, I'm half poison.
Just forget Tito learned.
Jester, we know you're toxic.
Only if you believe hard enough.
I don't think it can.
I'm like spiritually.
You're not
poisoned.
believing hard enough.
So, before we start, why don't each of you introduce yourselves and what tenet you follow? And go ahead and introduce the knight you follow too, as you are all squires to a knighthood. Let's start with... We'll start with Biscuit.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay. So I am Biscuit. I am the knight, or the. I need to take a quick second because I am currently way too hyper. I need to tone it down a little bit.
That's it. You're getting decaf.
Yeah.
Off to a great start. You're doing amazing.
Okay.
Keep going.
Trying to. My tenet is to have valor to protect those whom cannot defend themselves, and I serve under. I need to grab that real quick and shove that into my bio just in case. Where's it? The knight I serve under is Sir Arvin, the son of Sir Arvos. They are a Sir-fetched.
And I will drop their token in and let chat know what it is.
Oh, cool.
All art outside of the main group and maybe a couple others is not custom made. It's stuff that's found. Just a warning. We don't own any other art except the player characters and a couple others.
Pretty much. Okay, there's one. Now number 2, we'll go with Ramon. If that's how you pronounce your name.
Ramon.
Yes,
Raymond?
it's
Ramen.
Ramon.
Everybody loves
Hola,
Raymond.
amigos. My name is
It's
Ramon.
Spanish.
Yes. So, hola, amigos. My name is Ramon. I follow the tenet of loyalty. I watch after, or I help watch after the throne and protect the people of the kingdom. I follow my dear family member, my father, Sergio, and that is me.
What
That
the
is
tenant
Ramon.
What
What?
is the tenant you follow, though?
I said that. I said loyalty.
Oh, sorry. Discord messed up on my end. That's not on you.
Average Discord moment.
The tenet of loyalty. Number 3, we'll go with Clove.
Can I do this in character?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's what I did.
Apparently I'm a bit quiet according to Alex. Also, yes, this team is full of life. You are correct. Shadow Song. None of them are an Eevee with a brick. Like you.
Introductions. Uphold justice against the unjust and uphold the law when necessary. That is the creed that I follow. Clove, the knight, squire of justice. I did my introductions right this time, right?
And who is the knight you serve under?
That would be the great Sir Robin.
The Decidui.
Robin the Hood.
And things are getting out of hand. Now there were 2 birds.
Only 2.
For now.
Oh no. They're multiplying.
I actually don't know if I ever fit all of your tokens on the board.
What could be worse than 2 birds?
You have enough room for the others.
3 birds.
4 birds.
You could never have too many birds.
Dios mío.
Hey, if I do that, I'll have room. Well, then I just got an ugly white.
No, it's
Oh,
fine. There's
I-
enough
You
room.
had enough room beforehand.
No,
Yeah, I
I
think
didn't. I
Yeah, you did.
counted.
I can
did?
count the
I
squares.
counted.
I thought you had enough.
They're fixed.
That's
Well-
fixed.
Yeah, it's all fixed up now.
Okay.
The Royal Praetorian Guardians.
Ivy, it's your turn.
Yay! Hello, I am Ivy. I am the special person of the group, and I serve the tenet of faith. My job is to serve the Church of Creation, while also hunting down some secret objectives that I will not say yet. And the knight I currently follow is Dame Velcana of the Church of Creation, who is, yes, another bird.
Dios
No,
mío.
it was foretold.
Velcana.
Bird up.
Yeah, I wonder where I got that name from.
Oh, don't
Bird
worry,
up.
it's reflected in the night.
Bird up.
Number 5, we have Lucia.
Hello all. My name is Lucia Helvora. I serve under Sir Blythe, the mighty Incineroar, as the Squire of Courage. I have a lot to learn, but studying under Sir Blythe is already been quite eye-opening. I will do my best.
Blythe. Yes, Blythe is a cat.
Gato.
The tenet of courage. And finally, last but not least, we have Vesper.
Hello. I uphold essentially honor and dignity, regardless of who you are. And I follow the knight Sir Isma, which is a Leafany.
Cool. So now chat can
Yippee.
see who you all are and what knights you serve under. And we might as well get started. I gotta create a version. I gotta put a image in.
Yep. Apparently, I might need to be turned up a little bit. Chaos, they're saying.
Okay, I will try to turn you up.
Yeah. I'm just going off what all of them said.
Okay.
You did have to turn me down. Yeah, you did have to turn me down a bit the other day, so that makes sense.
Okay. So here we sit inside the capital. Yes, we can hear you now.
Cool.
Our team is being taught by Team Half Bird. Well, I guess we got half birds.
Team Sunflowers.
Team Bird up.
There's 3 birds and 1 cat. Surely nothing will go wrong here.
What makes you ever say such a thing? Don't say things like that. Nothing will ever go wrong.
Exactly.
Nothing bad ever happens.
I didn't play this song. So
Ooh.
here we sit in the capital. This capital has been established for a very long time. It's kind of the main headquarters of most of the guilds within the continent. as well as the place where the king resides. You are squires to a circle of knights who serve directly under said king. And I can go ahead and show you. And today, your knights, attended by their squires, have been called into the king's throne room, and you are to be met by. Normally, you're not made to meet the king as of yet, but this is the first time the squires are given the chance to see him up close. And I will go ahead and show you guys. Here is your king.
Above word, he's adorable.
A reputable king.
Indeed.
Yes.
The crest looks like the PMD logo.
Yeah. The
I absolutely
guilds
love it.
the guilds have a lot of influence in the world. They make sure businesses run and all that. They're also sell swords, traders, merchants, and all that. They're kind of the reason. The guilds are kind of the reason why the world goes round. Yes, this is King Escalon, a Mew.
One of the other images that was.
And they have, whenever they move about, their crown and cane is always floating nearby.
Biscuit is just amazed that they are able to lay eyes on their king.
The king looks, despite calling you guys in here, he looks rather perturbed as of late. Kind of stressed out. The only people in this throne room is the king, the squires, and the knights that you serve under. And the king looks at your group. I have a very specific mission for you guys to undertake.
We're getting a mission.
Oh,
We will take it gracefully. What is this mission?
His face looks serious. Whatever I tell you does not leave this room. Understood? The guards nod, a little concerned what the knights nod, a little concerned what the request might be. Because I do not want the kingdom to be in widespread panic.
I'm sure whatever it is understandable. I agree.
of course.
I will not spill the beans.
Squires, think of this as an opportunity to potentially start rising up in your ranks. Now, my egg has been stolen.
Legasp.
No one inside or outside the kingdom knows of this. I have tried everything I could to keep this under wraps. I know where the perpetrators went.
Then where are they? That way we can bring them to justice.
Atop a looming mountain lies this manor where they have taken my child. I want you to go in and retrieve it by any means necessary. Understood?
Yes.
Yes,
That
sir.
child is the future of the kingdom.
Understood.
The knights realize how dire the situation is, and they are all ready to take up arms at whatever necessary. They're ready to go. No questions asked. Their loyalty to the kingdom is absolute. Please bring him back safe. You are dismissed. Your band has been dismissed from the throne room. And you are now standing outside of the Grand Castle. Big castle.
Ooh,
Okay.
Whoa.
Lord.
Very
The king
large.
is quite the intimidating figure. I didn't expect to be receiving a mission. Uh,
Yeah, much
Especially
less
one of
from the
this
king
caliber.
himself, no less.
but we have a task at hand.
Biscuit, the knight you serve under, looks at you and says, "Go ahead, chin up. He's not so bad. Really great guy when you get to know him."
Yes, sir. Um, I'll keep that in mind.
Well, I'm sure we're ready for this responsibility, right?
Yeah.
We have to be.
Blythe
Yep,
is
and that
looking at
means
the
we are,
group.
right?
Blythe is looking at the squires going, "Man, you guys look like you're shivering a bit too much. Come on. You're going to be knights one day. You got to learn to shake that off. Maybe a beer will help you out." And then Sergio goes, "I'd recommend not getting them drunk on their first official mission."
Well, I suppose they do call it liquid courage, right?
Yes, but at the same time,
Blythe
they
has
also
gotten to
say
laugh and say, "This one gets it." Only to
they,
get a
they,
face palm from Dame Isma.
there's also the saying of business before pleasure.
Exactly.
Agreed. We can start celebrating once we've delivered back the egg to the king. And so for now, it's time to make preparations, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Time to
Robin
get ready
does
to go
say,
to that
"Don't get ahead of
spooky manor.
yourselves. Don't get ahead of yourselves. We're only going to show you how things work. You're not going to be in any actual combat as of yet."
Right.
Besides, it's just a simple retrieval mission. Shouldn't be too difficult. Volcana looks at him. Never underestimate your enemies, regardless of how simple they may seem. Now, let's go ahead and make way towards the next part of the mission. As you guys are leaving town, everyone looks at your team in awe. They have a deep respect to the knights that you serve under. And some of them look among the squires a bit jealous or, in awe that they get to be squires to a revered set of knights. All of them are looking up to you. You really are the light of this kingdom. And now we get to go towards next scene. Where is it? Oh, fine. I guess I gotta re-upload the...
Oh, is the map being a bit buggy?
Yeah, I gotta re-upload the handout.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, that will take a second.
All good. It's just gonna give me a quick little second to grab a snack. There we go. I don't think I should bring a whole box of biscuits. You know what? Why not? I'll live up to the name.
Why do you need a box of biscuits? You're one right now.
Exactly. I get to
The more the
throw
merrier.
Can we
minis at
put
the
biscuit in a box and sell them as Girl Scout cookies?
enemy.
I'm
No,
not sure
Guild
if
Scout.
that's
No, Guild Scout cookies.
Guild
Gonna
Scout.
have to,
that's better.
gonna
That's
have
much
to
better.
refer back to
We
the
gotta
biscuit
find business
family tree.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Refer, refer
For
back to the family tree.
franchising.
Now I get to set the scene as you are all able to make it to the manor.
Spooky.
Oh.
Upon climbing the mountain, you don't know the passage of time. You don't know why, but the moon is high in the sky when you get here. The knights are a tad unnerved. Something about this place is wrong.
Hmm.
The air, you went from a brisk summer air to a cold wind. It's eerily chilly here. And you are greeted at the door by two robed individuals wearing these black, red, and golden masks. And
Oh.
what brings such illustrious knights to our humble abode? Blythe wastes no time in pointing them out. We know what you did. Hand over the stolen child. Stolen what now? Don't play dumb. There seems to be a bit of a misunderstanding. However, we are hospitable folk. Would you be willing to talk things out? The knights look at each other a bit warily, wondering what the heck they're playing at. And let's see. Dame Ishma decides, why don't we take them up on their offer? Robin mentions this could be a trap that they're willingly letting us walk into. Arvin mentions, considering the manor is most precarious, perhaps it's best we don't rush in and start a ruckus, lest we have a mess. Velcada doesn't seem to say much in any way, and Robin says, all right. I suppose we'll take them on their offer. Sergio looks at the squires. Wait out here.
Yes, sir.
Clove will step up in front of the squires and kind of stand to seemingly interject with the knights. A moment, please.
Yes?
If we're taking them up on their offer, that's... it sounds dangerous. If they're the ones that apprehended that egg, they're probably plotting something.
As knights, we are made to go into danger every single day. Much worse than this. If things do go south, there are 6 of us, and there is no danger that the 6 of us haven't been able to overcome.
Even still... forgive me. I'm speaking out of line.
No, I understand your fears. Perhaps we should reassure you that your fears are unwarranted. We've handled various difficulties upon becoming knights. We've gone through the pilgrimage, and we've gone through all of the trials. We've been blessed by the mythics themselves. There is nothing we cannot handle. The Decidui lays a hand on your shoulder. No. We'll come back out. Don't worry. We'll get this whole thing started and we can go home.
Well, I suppose nothing can escape Sir Robin's watchful eye. Yes, there's nothing to worry about.
Ah, yes. I've been able to snipe an apple off a guard's head at the top of the castle from the castle grounds with a single shot.
Amazing.
If you're worried at all, you still have us too. If anything does happen, I'm sure we can figure it out.
Right.
That's the spirit. And now, the guards stand up. We'll be back before you know it. The knights decide to start walking into the manor. And one of the robed figures, before closing the door, looks at the six of you sitting outside. You can't tell from his expression under the mask, but you could just feel sinister intent as the door is closed. And the talk's begun. But as you're standing outside, something starts to smell. I want insight alert checks from the 6 of you.
Alert. Roll. No modifiers?
Just insight alert checks. There's 4. Do
That's a lot of 3s.
There's the outlier.
Biscuit, Ramon, Lucia, Raziel. Clove, we just need yours.
there we go.
3, 3, 5, 3, 2, 6. Clove has the 6. Ramon has the 5.
Okay. I can. To all of you, you all smell sulfur.
What?
There's. You hear bubbling and you smell sulfur. Ramon and Clove. You hear subtle screams of agony and smell fresh blood. And you look
This
upon
is
the
bad.
manor, and you see something is wrong with it. As out of the boards of the manor, it starts to leak a black ichor.
Something is wrong.
Amigos, this is not good. This is not good at all.
This
Really?
is definitely not ordinary.
Extraordinary?
Sulfur. Blood as well.
They must have gotten into a fight and, or a fight, you know?
Look at the
Okay,
window. Oh,
okay,
there's something coming out of them.
Who amongst your group wants to roll a d6? I need 2 of you.
I will.
I'll do it.
Okay, the both of you roll a d6.
Oh no.
Okay, so here's how it's gonna happen. The door is thrown open. And somebody starts to limp out. Ivy, it's Knight Velcana. They're holding something under one of their wings, and, well, they only have one wing.
Uh-oh.
Half their armor plating looks completely melted and submerged in that black ichor. Ivy, in your hands is shoved an egg. And you are given the command, all of you, run.
But
What happened in there?
What happened?
No time. Run. Take the egg, and before they could finish, they're impaled by a spear.
Amigos, let's go.
Right.
Vamos.
I don't think we have much choice in this.
Holding that spear is Sir Arvin, covered
What?
in that black tar, letting out a guttural growl.
It's
Sir?
enough trauma.
The betrayer? Question mark?
Velcana responds by shooting an ice beam back at him. While still impaled, she blurts out, "Are you daft? Run!"
I'm going to take the lead and
That's
start
an
running.
You can try
Order.
your fear later. I think we should leave now.
there's a lot of fear in Clove's eyes. There's also anger hidden inside them as well. They look ready to jump into the room to try and stop the knights, whatever is happening. Someone should probably stop them.
And I attempt
Romo,
to take
own,
Clove's hand and drag them away.
As Arvin is frozen in place by the ice beam, Velcana tells the group, "Tell the king the knights are no more."
It's time to go.
Vamos.
Skitter.
leave.
We gotta go.
Oh, wait! But the knights were a symbol of hope!
If you stay here any longer,
If you stay here any longer, you will all die.
we're going.
Yeah.
We could still help!
I'm sorry, but we have to go.
We
We'll
have
discuss
to
it
go.
later. I
They'll
promise.
catch up back.
Please.
They'll catch back up to us. I promise.
Yeah, they will catch up if we don't get going. Please.
Fine. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You all run. Ivy, you're given the egg, and you definitely know it is the king's egg. However, it's cracked. It still seems to be intact, but it's just got this eerie crack on it.
This could be either really good or really bad.
And you all need to run. You drag yourselves back to the kingdom. And as the manor disappears behind you, you hear a horrific roar, followed by laughter. And you hear your voice, "He will return." And you are all back at the gates of the capital. You've done nothing but run this entire time. You've exhausted yourselves. And the guards at the gate look at you and go, "You look like you've ran ragged."
We need to say the king now.
Urgent.
Oh,
This cannot wait.
if you say so. One of the guards looks around. They don't really see the knights. But considering they sent their squires, They don't question it. And they are the gate. One of the gate guards actually just quickly takes you to the king. And now you are back in the king's throne room. The king seems to be talking with a few other individuals. But then he just kind of shoos them off when you enter. The squires return, but where are the knights?
Knights. They... They're no more.
Come again?
They're gone.
Something happened.
They're gone. They're gone. It's all gone.
We couldn't
King kind
tell
of
what's happening.
The king kind of freezes up for a second. You can tell that he is a bit disturbed by the news. Oh dear. What of the egg?
Right here, as I hold up the egg.
He's going to quickly pick up the egg and look it over. What happened to it?
I don't know until it was handed to me. I'm assuming I'm assuming it has to relate to what happened.
We carried it back all the way here. No breaks.
The king kind of goes dead silent as he keeps the egg in his hands. There's this eerie crack in it, and he says, "It's cold."
You mean
Okay. This is dire. And then you hear something shatter in the room. The king pulls out what looks to be a badge, and it's completely shattered. This is dire indeed. How many people outside of the kingdom know of the knights right now?
No
only
one.
us?
No one.
Only us.
No one.
Good. Okay. Without our knights, our kingdom has been severely crippled. Without its heroes, we don't have our protectors. They died doing what their upbringing brought them to do. They brought the egg back.
If I may, my lord, there is another thing to report. When we arrived at the destination, there were these cloaked figures. They wore masks, black and yellow, I believe.
Golden.
Follow. Snapping his fingers, his cane floats behind him, and he carries an egg. And he goes down the hallway, where you could see some of the servants kind of walking around doing some work. And he shoos them away. And he stops at what you can assume to be a vault guarded by some pretty hefty looking guards. Open the vault. The guards seem a little confused as to why you're being followed by a bunch of other characters. But they don't question the king's orders as they open the vault. It takes two of them to work the vault to get it open. And you could hear a series of locks being turned and twisted and clicking in place until the heavy iron doors open. Inside this vault is a very scarce amount of items. And in one of the places looks to be this chest. With his psychic powers, he floats the chest in front of the six of you. And it opens up, and you see what looks to be an ornate mask, similar to the ones that those individuals were wearing. Did their masks happen to look anything like this?
That is correct.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
We're not in trouble, right?
No, you're not. The kingdom might be, though. The chest closes and is put back in place. Ivy, you serve the church, right? Ivy. You serve the church, right?
Yeah.
You know of the interlopers outside of the church trying to bring us down, correct?
I have been made aware. Yeah.
They happen to be... I'd hate to consider it, but at this point I'm starting to believe it. They claim themselves to be a group of a new future, but I've come to dub them as a completely ludicrous cult.
Sounds pretty similar to what we're calling it.
They have goals of bringing back a sleeping demon. I dare not speak its name, for speaking it brings disaster. And I'm pretty sure you're all aware of the name I'm speaking of, correct?
Yes, sir.
I understand who, yes.
Correct.
Or too familiar.
The ones wearing these masks are those very same cultists causing a ruckus in the kingdom. The very same ones that stole my child. I was unaware of this until you brought it to my attention. And considering that they are able to take out our knights, Well, now that our kingdom has very little to guard against them now. Right. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Squires, you are going to be given a direct mission from me. Your nightly training was interrupted and unable to be finished. However, we do not have time to finish it. You are to undergo the pilgrimage starting today.
The pilgrimage?
The pilgrimage to become the next knights.
Oh,
A journey and a series of trials.
You will
This is
go
going
to
to be
several
difficult for
you
us.
will go to several cities and several shrines to get each of the blessings of chivalry. Once you've followed all of the tenets, and once you've obtained all the blessings, you may return here and I can dub you as official knights of the capital. The capital cannot be without its protectors. The knights you served under gave their very lives protecting their tenants and protecting this capital. They sacrificed themselves so that you may live. Do not let their legacy die with you.
right.
We will.
I will have to come up with something because I can't just tell the kingdom that the knights are dead. I may have to ask for the city guardian's aid to keep us safe while you're on your pilgrimage.
When do we leave?
As soon as I announce it.
Then we will all be on standby.
Go ahead
If
and stand in the village. I will go give my speech.
Yes, sir.
And you're all left. You are all at the castle entrance, and you see the town before you. In atop one of the towers overlooking the town, you hear an announcement from the king himself addressing his people. Attention, my blessed civilians. I come forth to you today to announce some good news. As of today, our squires will be squires no more, for they shall start the pilgrimage of knighthood. There's an immediate chatter amongst the group. Our new heroes are out to go on their pilgrimage, and they're going to be knights in the making. When they return, they will be full-fledged knights and the new protectors of the capital, its people, and this entire country. I wish you all a good evening, and I want you to bid these squires safe travels and bless them with all of your prayers. For when they return, they will be squires no more, but knights of the kingdom. And then there's cheering amongst the people as they're all excited to hear the news of new knights. And they're all looking at you, and they seem to be excited about you all going on your journey.
Oh, whispers to the rest of the squires. Everyone,
Yeah.
it might be nice to put on a good face right now.
Right.
Agreed.
You are the new hope of the people.
Right.
They're all excited to see you off. All of the common folk in the city. And you have some time to arm up and be ready for the travels ahead. You're able to get your squire gear. And one of the king's guards actually approaches your group. Excuse me. And gives you all badges. These
are
are
these?
your status symbols of knights on a pilgrimage. If anyone questions your authority, these badges will show them where you're at. Remember, you're protectors to the people.
Gracias. Thank you.
Right.
I'll accept these with honor then.
I wish you all luck on your pilgrimage, squires. You're given a formal bow from the king's guard before he starts walking away. You're given badges, and you're also all given 500 coin to start with.
Shiny.
Money.
Yes, you got money.
Immediately devolved to greed. Money.
And
No, I
now,
won't evolve into greed yet.
Where I put money?
you're all standing at the exit gates of the capital. And you're all ready to start your pilgrimage. Welcome to the start of the journey of becoming a royal Praetorian guardian. That's the session.
Yeah.
Yippee.
That was the setup session. It wasn't going to be as long, unfortunately, but hey, got
Consider
stuff
this
ready.
the prologue chapter.
So
Yay.
Biscuit, they didn't die.
I've been having a coughing fit every time I try to drink water, so that's why I've been so quiet.
That's fine.
All good, it happens.
So, sorry for a short session, but it's to set things
Fine.
up.
It's fine. I didn't need my mental state anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, you're the one that agreed to a different game in this world.
Look, you just have to look at your family tree and it'll make you feel better.
No. No.
Arvin was a family friend. The problem is his knight was a family friend.
Our first stop is Family Friendly Mountain.
Oh
No!
no! Wait till butter. No.
That was the worst puzzle in that campaign, and you know it.
It was too.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm with Shadow
Oh,
on
God.
that one. If they're not dead, there's something worse, and I don't want to know.
Oh Alex
Oh,
and
yeah.
Shadow are in the other game in this world. They know They know what that Blackacre is.
I feel like that
Yeah.
entire scene at the mansion is gonna be great for Vesper to remember.
Set dressing.
Depression dressing.
Yep.
Well, you're
Depression
not.
dressing indeed.
You're not dead.
It's
So
trauma.
You wish you were.
You don't need depression.
Yeah.
You don't
Mostly.
need to be dead to have depression.
You're
We
only
don't have-
mostly dead.
We have trauma, and you know what that means. Trauma bonding.
Fish.
fish.
Oh no.
Oh, trust me, the trauma bonding definitely exists.
Any last
Yep.
questions before I? Any last questions before I close the stream?
Yes, my hands can't reach tissues to my face to cry. Can someone hold the tissue to my face real quick?
Not gonna lie, that was kind of mean.
I don't have hands.
Why do you think we let you name the knights?
I have you.
I'm sorry. By the time I give you tissues, the tissues will be covered in goo.
Awesome.
It's true.
Me and Shadow have been spectating during the soul session.
I
Yes,
guess
you
I am
have.
designated to this job.
And yes, Shadow Song. One of the players in here does know because they played the mother of the other group at this point.
Man.
I know how the game goes because I had to play it with humans.
Oh no, they don't know how this one goes at all. Just the other one that's in this trauma world has one thing that you've seen so far.
But anyways, no other questions, comments, concerns?
Many
From-
concerns, but I think this can wait.
From any of you or from the people watching. By the way.
Hello, people watching.
I did have a
Yes,
question.
hello.
What's the question?
Just remembering, was this weekly or bi-weekly?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
I see.
I will
We
see you in
split
2
the
weeks.
two different. Yeah, we split the two different stories in the same world, but a week apart.
I have a question.
What?
Yes.
I have teleported bread.
No.
How much?
How much?
I've done nothing
Enough
but
to
teleport
create
bread for 3
Biscuit's
days.
family tree.
Yeah.
I mean, I did create Biscuit's family tree. You have seen it.
Dios mío.
I contributed with a really bad pun.
But yeah, I think I'm going to end stream here in 3, 2, 1. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Hi, chat.
Bye.
Wow.
So that's the ghost